Hello, friends. Welcome to the LMSDaily podcast live. And today I welcome all of you on this episode on 1st of February 2024. First of all, I would like to wish a happy new month of this 2024 year to all of my listeners and whosoever is joining me live for this show. I really welcome you and say thank you very much to you for your support and continued patronage for our show. If you are joining us live, you can give us a shout out in the chat right now, and I will be just naming all of you who is giving us a shout out. Coming back to the agenda for this show for today, let me share my screen and we will discuss about the agenda for today. So now you must be able to see my screen. So this is our agenda document, which you can access anytime through the link given here, https / two times then bit.ly / lmsdaily dash live. So you can just come over to this URL and you can see the agenda for the upcoming episode on every Thursday. We are hosting this show every Thursday from 4:30 to 5:30 GMT plus 4 hours, which is the Dubai time zone. You can connect with us through a lot of different means. You can follow us on our website named as lmsdaily.com. You can also send me an email through mail@lmsdaily.com. You can also join us on Twitter from the link twitter.com/the lmsdaily. You can also follow us on Facebook through facebook.com/the lmsdaily. And you are joining us here on the YouTube, and the link is youtube.com/@lmsdaily. You can also download our free resource from the website lmsdaily.com, which is named as How to Use Moodle 4.1, which is a free book resource for the teachers who want to use the Moodle LMS for teaching, and it covers all of the resources as well as the activities in Moodle LMS. So you can just go through this resource anytime and you can use at your own will. If you have any feedback about this show or our any of the posts or any comment, you can leave us the feedback through the chat of this live stream. Otherwise, you can connect with us through any of these means which are mentioned here on the above connect with us section. Or you can also request a screencast, which is a new addition to our portfolio, where if you are looking for a specific edtech problem, then we can help with a screencast on that specific topic. So you can just fill in a form on this URL and we will create the screencast for you on that topic to help you resolve that problem. So the URL is https then / double times then bit.ly then /lmsdaily dash request dash screencast. So you can just come over this URL and fill up the form and then request a screencast for your problem. Coming back to the agenda for today's show, we will be discussing about the Moodle admin tip of this week, and we will be covering how you can upload bulk users via CSV file in Moodle. For the Moodle teachers tip of this week, we will be copying a quiz from one course to another course. Then we'll be covering the Moodle plugin of this week, which is Adminer plugin, and how it will work we will just see. Then we will cover through the general Moodle updates and the Moodle association updates, and then we will cover the upcoming edtech events which are coming very soon, and then we will be covering the new tools magicschool.ai, which is a pretty wonderful tool. If you are an educator, then it can be of immense use for you as a AI tool. So we will just cover all of these one by one. So now let me get started with the first one, Moodle admin tip of the week. So I will be just sharing my browser screen. Okay, so now I am logged into this Moodle site as a admin, and I will be just going to the site admin page here. So I will be just showing you how you can upload a list of users in Moodle as a admin. In the meantime, I will just take you through the CSV file which we have created for this show. So let me just take some time and then okay, so before you upload the users, you need to make sure that you have the list of users in a comma separated value CSV file, and you can create this CSV file pretty easily. The mandatory columns are specifically these 4 or 5, which are generally required because you need to update the username, first name, last name, email, and the password. But if you want, you can add any more number of fields here in the columns. So you can see that we have a course name, then group name, then cohort name, then role, then again same fields repeated. Then you can also use the deleted or suspended columns to mark any users as deleted or suspended. You can also assign the system roles for a specific course to this user so that he will be assigned as a manager role, and then so on. There are many more fields which you can find out in the Moodle documentation. I will share the link in the description after the video, and then you can go through all the fields which are possible to be added in this CSV file. So I have created this CSV file, and after creating this spreadsheet in Excel or any other program, you can just click on file, then save as, and choose this CSV comma delimited extension here instead of the XLSX. So once you save this file, I already saved a copy, so I will not be saving it once again. So once you save this copy, you can just come back to your Moodle site and click on users, and then go to upload users under the accounts section here. If you need help while getting started with this CSV file, you can download this example.csv file, and then you can start working with that file and populate your own data in that file. So I will be just dropping the file here. Under the next field, you can choose the CSV operator. Generally it is comma because we are using a CSV file, but you can still use other separators here. Then you can choose the encoding. If you are having another encoding format, you can choose it here. Then you can preview the number of rows which are there in your Excel file and you would like to have a look. So let me say that since I have only 3 rows, so I will just keep it to 10, but you can make it up to number of thousands. So then click on upload users. On this field, on this page, you can see that the CSV line number is listed as the first column, and then username, first name, last name, email, password, then the course, and then the system roles, etc. All the columns which were there in the CSV file are listed here. And if there is anything, you will see in this status message coming from Moodle, like if the user is already existing with this same email, then you can see the status that it is already existing. Or if the username is not valid, you entered a wrong format for the email, then also it will be listed down here. Now comes the interesting part under this settings. So under this upload type, you can choose either to add only the new users and skip the existing users, or else you can only update the existing users by choosing this last option. You can also update both new as well as existing users by keeping this third option, and you can add all and append number to the usernames if required, so that they will have multiple usernames if that is the case you need. For this demonstration, I will be adding all these 3 users, so I am keeping this to add new only and skip the existing users. Then you can choose this new user password. Either it will be created by Moodle and then send it by email, or otherwise you can mention this as the field required in file, so that all the users who have this password field mentioned in the file will be getting the same password field, and you can send a standard email to them, and they can just use this standard password to log in for the first time, and then you can then they can change their own password anytime. Then you can also have a force password change for the users who are having a weak passwords. This will be effective only for the users who are existing in Moodle. So I will be just leaving it right now. Then you can also standardize the usernames or select for bulk users actions also. Under the default values, you can choose the default profile values for these users who you are uploading right now. First is the email visibility. So you can make either the email visibility of these users visible to course participants. There are other options, like you can keep it hidden from everyone so that their email will not be visible to anyone, or you can make it to everyone so that it will be visible to everyone on your Moodle site. But for this demonstration, I will be suggesting you that you shall keep it only to the course participants so that the users within the same course can see the email address of other students in that course and not from everyone else. Then you can choose the option for the forum auto subscribe. So generally it is set as default to yes. When I post, subscribe me to that forum discussion. You can also choose it to no, but let me keep it as yes. You can also define the city, ID, institution, and department, which are general user profile fields. If you are using any custom profile fields on your Moodle site, those will also appear here down under here, before you can click on this upload users button. And then you can add the default values for those custom profile fields under that. Then you can just click on upload users. Once you are set with all these settings, just click on upload users button. And then you can see that we have 3 users created. So then you can see that I do not have a course named as maths in this Moodle site. So I'm getting a error that an unknown course named as maths. So you need to make sure that you are using a correct course name, which is the short name of the course and not the full name of the course under the course column in the Excel file, and then click continue. So however, it has created these 3 users in the Moodle site. So I will be just showing you these 3 accounts right now. Click continue and then go to the users tab and click on browse list of users. So here you can see that I have student 1, 2, 3. All these 3 are just newly added. This one, and this one. These fake mail ones were the previously created earlier. So this is how you can upload the users using the CSV file in your Moodle site. Now coming back to the second tip of second point of this agenda, which is the copy a quiz from one course to another course. So I will be just using a course as a teacher. So you can see that I have only one course here, and I will just see if I can enroll this user into another course so that they can also access the activities from the other course. And here I will be just clicking on this participants and then first enroll and click teacher 1. Yep. Then change the role to teacher, click enroll. Now this teacher is enrolled, so they will have a new course on their dashboard. So you can see that we have 2 courses for this teacher. So let me say that he would like to copy a quiz from this course into this course. So we will be just going to the source course first and clicking the turn editing mode. That is not required actually. So you can see that there are a lot of assignments, there are a lot of quizzes, everything is there. So let me say that I would like to move this quiz into the second course. So you need to scroll up and click on more and then click course reuse. So here on this page, you can click on this drop down to change it from import to sorry, I am wrong. What we need to do is we need to go back to the course. I could not follow the correct process, sorry. So you need to click the editing mode turn on, go to the quiz which you would like to move to another course. The first option is either you backup it as a mbz file, which is the regular process of using it as a backup of the course and then restoring it. That is applicable or advisable when you are using this course from one Moodle site and the other course is on a separate Moodle site. In that way you can use that. But since I have both of the courses on the same Moodle site, so I will be doing another thing, like I will be just going first to my second course, which is the destination course. And here I will be just clicking on more and then course reuse. And here now from the import page, I will be choosing the source course from where I would like to import the data, and then click continue. And here I will be just selecting only the activities and resources, as well as I will be just deselecting everything else. And then click next. Don't click on this jump to final step, otherwise it will import all the activities and resources. Click next here. And now you can specifically select which activities you would like to import. So first I will just select none here, and then I will scroll down to the quiz section, and here you can see that we have a limitations because there is a dependency which will not allow us to import this quiz. Now the limitation is that we have not selected the quiz question bank here. So first I have to select this question bank and then click next again, and then again click none. And now you can see that our limitations or the dependency for this quiz is no more. So then click just quizzes on this section and specifically select which quiz you would like to import. Then just go to the next button and proceed further with the next perform import. It will take some time and depending on the quiz size, and then click continue. So you can see that it has imported the quiz in the same. Maybe I have imported the wrong one, right? I will just try to do it again. Course reuse, activity examples, and I don't know, it included the section but not the quiz. Maybe I have not selected it correctly. I will just check it out once again. Quizzes. Okay, sorry, I just selected this text and media area, so that's why it has imported the same thing. What I missed is that this check icon is for the quiz, so I have to import only the quiz. Now it will import the quiz also. I'm sorry. So then click continue here, and you can see that now we have a quiz imported along with the label here. So this is how you can import a quiz from one Moodle course into another Moodle course. Coming back to the next agenda item for this day, where we will be reviewing this Edminer plugin. So I will be just going to the another browser window here, and here you can see that there is a plugin named as Moodle Adminer. So if you are a site admin who might be handling the Moodle database, he might be knowing the trouble of handling the database through the backend server. So this plugin Moodle Adminer allows you to make allow you to access the database through Moodle interface only. You can connect different type of databases through this plugin, such as the MySQL, MariaDB, Postgre, or Oracle, or my MS SQL. So it supports all type of databases. So you can just manage your own database from the Moodle interface directly. So I will be just downloading this plugin. Make sure that you are downloading it for the correct Moodle version. Once you have downloaded, you can just come back to your Moodle site, and you can come back to your Moodle site, and you can just go to plugins, install plugins page, and then drop the file which you have just downloaded. Click on install plugin, click continue. It will go through a series of checks as usual, so we have to just continue like that, or otherwise you can follow the command line installation as admin. But for this demonstration I will be following the web interface only. And then click upgrade Moodle database. Finally we have installed this plugin, so let us click continue button here. Come on, why you are taking so much time? Yes, click continue. So now in the meantime I will just take you through the screenshots here. So once the plugin is installed, then we can access from the server, then Moodle adminer. We can access the database, and you can perform all type of operations on your database through this plugin. So let me just go back. Yes, now it is installed. So start adminer with the current database. Let me click yes, save changes. And now I will go to the server tab here and click this Moodle adminer under the server tab here. So now you can see that this is my Moodle database, and here you can perform any tasks which you generally do by going to the backend of your database server. So you can just select any table, you can perform any query, or you can just do anything, like you can do import and export of this database also. So it is pretty easy to access your database through this Moodle adminer plugin. Now, once you are done, then we will be moving to the next agenda item for the day, which is the general Moodle updates. So I will be just taking you through the general updates where Moodle team is working on the sprints. So this mod underscore checklist, which is a checklist plugin, we will be covering in upcoming weeks, how you can use this checklist plugin. It will be supported for the Moodle mobile application also. So it means that all the Moodle app users will be having this mod underscore checklist content easily accessible on the mobile app. Then the course creation is getting better, wherein I would like to take you specifically to this video where the Moodle team is working on making the course look good for the students. I will just explain on this Moodle site. Like, as of now, I have a lot of sections in this course. You can see that there are multiple sections, and if I expand all of them, you can see that it creates a long page for the students to go through. So this is called as a scroll of death in Moodle terminology. In order to address this issue, the Moodle team is working in a way that once a student clicks on a section name, then only the activities within that sections will be accessible. So it will be kind of a section based navigation in Moodle. Instead of the complete course, it will be section based navigation, which will make it pretty easy and neat and clean for the students to navigate through the course. So you are encouraged to watch these showcase shots from the Moodle team to get more updates about these features which are coming in the Moodle. Then coming on to the next agenda item for the day, which is the Moodle Associations update. So here there are no updates from the previous week. We have only 2 projects submitted for this project development cycle, and the voting will close on 28th. The project suggestion phase will close on 28th of February, and then the preliminary voting will start from 1st March to the 15th of March. So if you are a MUA member, then I will request you and suggest you to please go and propose your project in this project development cycle. There are other updates from the Moodle LMS PAG group, which I'll be sharing in the next week. And then we have some upcoming EdTech events, which are listed down here on lmsdaily.com/events page. So you can join the Moodle Moot Japan 2024 from 16th to 18th of February. Then you can join the OER 24 from March 27 to 28th in Ireland. Then you can join the COSN 2024 from April 8 to April 10, 2024. Then there are a lot of other events planned for the next months. So you can just go through this list, whichever suits you. But I request you to please go through these events and join as much as possible, which are happening in your area or close by. Moving on to the next and final agenda item for the day, which is the AI tool named as Magic School. I will just give you a background, like this Magic School tool. I used it when it was initially launched, and you can see that since last few months only, it has grown so much in the popularity that it is used and encouraged by the educators all around the world. So you can see on their website, like there are more than 1 million educators now who are using this Magic School AI. It is completely free to join, so you can just hover to this website named as magicschool.ai and click on sign up free button to sign up right now, or you can use this login button if you have already created a account on this website earlier. So I will be just using this sign in with Google, and I will be logging in one of my accounts here. Click continue. So once you are logging in for the first time, you can save your profile here, and then there is a user tour for the best practices for using the Magic School. So let us get started. So there is the user tour, which will take you through the different items going around, and then just go to the dashboard. Let us, yeah. So here, it will take me all through all the steps. Okay, so now we are done. So let me go back to the tools page. So here on this page, you can see all the tools which are available for you as an educator to make use of. You can create from a lesson plan to multiple choice assessment to report card comments to YouTube video questions to rubric generators to student work feedback, or you can also use this email to write professional emails to your colleagues, as well as you can use this text summarizer tool. There are many popular tools which can be of pretty useful for you as a teacher. So you can just figure out any tool, and if you would like to mark them as your favorite, you can just click on this star so that it will be appearing on the top. You can also categorize, you can also filter the tools based on the different categories. So let me say that I would like to go to the students support tools. So here you can see that we have a student work feedback, then a IEP generator, which is the individualized education program. Then you can have the sentence starters or assignment scaffolder, etc. So you can make use of these different filters to figure out which tools you would like to use. But it is a really pretty cool to use this Magic School to create your class content by using the artificial intelligence. Then you have option of this chatbot, which will help you to create more supportive questions for your text. So let me say that if I will go here, initially you can define your task here to this chatbot, and then it will suggest you with different questions where you can just improvise on your content, and then you can have your output history under this output history tab. So this way you can use this Magic School tool, and then as a educator there are other things also. I will be just going back to their homepage to show you the PD resources. So under the resources, you can click on this PD resources button, and here you can see that there are a lot of different courses which helps you to get started with this magicschool.ai platform. So it is pretty wonderful and a pretty helpful tool, and I would definitely recommend to all of my listeners who are watching this video live, or you have joined through a recording of this video. I will definitely recommend you to just go through this Magic School tool to understand how it can help you better in your classroom. So I think we have reached the end of agenda for today, and I believe that you have enjoyed staying with me during this show. I really thanks to all of you who have joined me from the start until the end, and I believe that we have learned a lot about Moodle and the upcoming edtech tools in the education industry. If you have any feedback or any comments, I will again recommend you to connect with me through these different media channels, or you can just send me a comment directly under this live chat video, and then you can also request a screencast by filling out this form. So thank you very much for staying with us, and have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.